and now look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. And it's 3rd and short.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd and 1, Burrow rolling to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
Picked off by Nikel Roby-Coleman. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Eagles. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them, and they took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others.
Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
Burrow on play action. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, yeah, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Green's got it over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they were able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a 1st down.
Burrow going for it on 4th. He may try and run for this. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on fourth.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
36. Check. Fresno. Hey, alert three. Check, crunch. 25, check 25.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll set them back 5. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.
No better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah. More action and no talk, I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
I don't be with me so basic. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place.
And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy?
Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young.
Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Yeah. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Houston Texans.
Fielded in the end zone. They had no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Five yards remain on second down.
Now Hill. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to let it go deep. And incomplete here. So a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this Texans defense stands tall. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They toss it out right to Johnson. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Finding fouls complete.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Texans.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Order to maneuver, but he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
That kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
31-yard line.
41's coming. 41's the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Strip that ball. 41 mic. Right now. 41 mic.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. That goes for 15 yards on the fake, a first down. And a lot of fist pumps right now on that sideline. Now Bell. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Whitney merciless from his linebacker spot in to drop him in his tracks. On 2nd and 15 now. Hill escaping the pressure right. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
7. It's 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion.
At the 13-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Hill now operating from the red zone. Flushed out right. And he's got the hook up here, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
A 3rd down now, and those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the
to throw. It's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end Kelsey. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Kansas.
Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down.
It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Johnson. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Taken down.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
It's 3rd down.
They go to Johnson again. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going for it. Here's Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Watson again. This is Johnson. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Thanks to Frank Clark, that play was doomed from the start. What a job defensively. Again, it's Johnson. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
20-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's got his tight end. It's Fells. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. We're back now in KC. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Here's Brian Anger now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here.